Everyone, welcome back to Senior Not Stupid. Gentlemen over 60, listen up, because the right shoes can literally make or break your comfort, your balance, and your confidence. Today's explainer is all about the Prime Footwear Guide for 2026. We are diving into 15 practical do's and don'ts based on the absolute latest style and orthopedic recommendations. And I really want to frame our conversation today around this idea. You are still Generation Ultra. Experienced, not stupid. Getting older absolutely does not mean you have to sacrifice looking sharp, and it for sure doesn't mean you just have to accept moving uncomfortably. You've got the life experience to know that quality matters, so let's apply that wisdom straight to your feet.
So to get you moving flawlessly, we're breaking down 15 essential do's and don'ts. We're cutting right through the marketing noise to give you the practical upgrades that are actually going to change how you feel on a daily basis.
We're going to tackle this in 5 quick stages. We'll start with the foundation, move into securing the perfect fit, cover daily wear and maintenance, step forward in style, and finish up with how to stay sharp.
Section 1. The foundation, focusing on support and cushioning.
Right off the bat, our first major do is to prioritize excellent cushioning and arch support. Look, over time, the natural fat pads on the bottoms of our feet just naturally thin out. That's biology. So your shoe literally has to step up and make up for that lost shock absorption. Secondly, do select orthotic-friendly designs. Even if you don't need custom inserts right this second, a shoe built to handle them is naturally going to have much better structural integrity.
Now, you might be wondering what orthotic-friendly actually means when you're out shopping. It's really simple. It just means the shoe has a removable footbed. You can easily pop out the factory insole and slide your own custom orthopedic insert right in, without the shoe suddenly feeling super tight across the top of your foot.
Now here is a massive don't for you. Don't ignore foot pain. I know a lot of guys from Generation Ultra just kind of grit their teeth and tough it out. But pain is not a badge of honor, guys. It is a blaring warning sign. If your feet are throbbing at the end of the day, your foundation is failing. It's your body's way of telling you that your cushioning is shot.
Which brings us to another huge don't. Please don't wear unsupported flip-flops or those totally flat sandals for long periods. I get it, they're incredibly easy to just slide on in the summer, but they offer absolutely zero arch support. Walking around in those all day forces your toes to grip unnaturally, and it throws your whole structural alignment out of whack.
Moving right along to Section 2, securing the perfect fit. Okay, so how should we be shopping? Step 1 is a big don't. Don't buy shoes online without trying them on first. The convenience is super tempting, but sizing is just all over the place depending on the brand. And step 2 is a crucial do. Do get professionally fitted at least once a year. Fun fact, as we age, our ligaments actually loosen up, meaning our feet can flatten and get longer. The size 10 you wore back in your 40s? Yep, that might easily be an 11 today. Get measured.
And when you're getting fitted, do choose wide toe boxes. You really need to be able to wiggle your toes. That is what prevents pressure and bunions. On the flip side, do not wear narrow or pointed dress shoes every single day. Squishing your toes into a little triangle for 8 hours is basically a recipe for nerve pain. Just save those pointed shoes for special occasions.
Part 3. Daily wear and maintenance.
All right, to get the most out of your shoes, do rotate them daily. Give them a day off. The foam in the midsoles compresses when you walk, and it needs a good 24 hours to bounce back. Plus, it lets them dry out. Next, do keep them clean and conditioned. Dry leather is just going to crack and fall apart. And finally, do replace them when the cushioning breaks down. Shoes have a mileage limit, just like the tires on your car. Seriously, you have to replace them. Whatever you do, don't keep wearing old, collapsed shoes with worn-out soles. Come on, we all have that one favorite, perfectly broken-in pair we refuse to toss, right? But if they are leaning to one side or the bottom is totally smooth, they are an absolute hazard. They ruin your posture, strain your knees, and really increase your chances of taking a bad fall.
Let's look at Section 4, stepping forward in style.
First, do invest in quality, breathable materials like real leather or engineered mesh. These actually mold to your foot over time and let the heat out, keeping things comfortable while still looking incredibly sharp. Second, do match your shoes to your main activities. A walking shoe is designed for moving forward, while a tennis shoe is made for side-to-side action. You wouldn't use a hammer to drive a screw, so pick the right footwear for what you're actually doing. And no matter what you're doing outdoors, do look for slip-resistant soles. These are engineered to really grip the ground. Let's be real, as we get older, our reaction times shift a bit, so a wet sidewalk becomes a lot more sketchy.
Having that specialized tread underfoot gives you the confidence to just walk normally without second-guessing every step.
Finally, Section 5. Stay sharp. Here's the big takeaway from everything we've talked about today. The right footwear keeps you moving comfortably and looking sharp. By getting the perfect fit, insisting on great cushioning, and taking care of your gear, you are totally setting yourself up for success. You are still Generation Ultra. You know that carrying yourself with confidence starts from the ground up.
So I've got to ask, which tip are you going to try first? Are you going to go get professionally measured? Or are you finally going to throw out those old collapsed sneakers? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments, which tip are you going to try first? See you soon. Stay sharp. We've got this.